Good morning. I'm going to respond to a comment that my friend posted on Facebook. I don't want to let these comments slide anymore. Maybe it was funny to call Republicans Nazis, to call our president Adolf Hitler. It was never funny. It was always inappropriate, but we just kind of let it slide off our back like, okay, nobody's ever really going to take that seriously. That was before a bullet whose casings had Antifa slogans written on them went through the neck of the most prominent right-wing political activist that this country, one of the most that this country has ever had, our beloved Charlie Kirk. It's not funny anymore. We don't let it roll off our backs anymore. And when we see the left-wing propaganda that incites violence against the right, I'm going to call it out. And, be angry, defriend me, whatever, if you want. But I'm addressing your post by video instead of just by typing. It takes me too long to type anyway. So here's the gist of the post. It's a picture of Adolf Hitler riding in a car, and it says, look, basically, here's the gist. Adolf Hitler went after the anti-fascists. Donald Trump is going after Antifa, which stands for anti-fascist. My goodness, Donald Trump is Adolf Hitler, and his followers by reference are Nazis. History is about to repeat itself. They're coming for the anti-fascists, and then they'll come for you. Okay, that's basically the argument. I'm going to address the argument in a minute. It's idiotic. Just because the organization has a name like Antifa, which stands for anti-fascist, just because it has a nice name like that, doesn't mean that it's not a terrorist organization. As it turns out, those on the right and more than half the country happen to think that an organization, regardless of its name, whether its name is Antifa, whether its name is Cave Dwellers, whether its name is Likes to Eat Chocolate, it really doesn't matter what the name is. We on the right have agreed, and most of the country agrees, that an organization which is centrally responsible for over 600 violent riots in the year 2020 alone, in the wake of the overdose of George Floyd in the Twin Cities. Over 600 violent riots, burning and destroying hundreds, if not thousands, of vehicles, setting them on fire, breaking shop windows, looting shops, and destroying hundreds of businesses, murdering dozens of our citizens with knives, with guns, with explosives, with pipe bombs, threatening in the public sphere and in every place through intimidation to achieve a political agenda and goal. That is Antifa. And don't take my word for it. Don't take Donald Trump's word for it. Just start your research, okay? So yes, I understand Antifa has a friendly name, anti-fascist. I also understand that they're responsible for 600 violent riots just in the year of 2020 alone, that they've killed dozens of our citizens by knives, guns, explosives, pipe bombs, that they intimidate, they destroy businesses, hundreds of them, they set vehicles on fire, they have burned cities to the ground. Go walk around downtown Seattle, go walk around downtown Minneapolis, check it out, okay? Check it out. That is Antifa. And yes, thank goodness that Donald Trump finally designated them a terrorist organization, and he's going after them to stop them. Previous presidential administration should have done that, but you and I both know we were all afraid to say anything against Antifa, because then we would be labeled a racist if we would dare say something against Antifa. They are a terrorist organization now, and hopefully the full weight of the justice of the United States of America will come down on them like a hammer. That is the goal, and we hope this happens. You disagree with us. You think that because they have a friendly name that they should not be designated as a terrorist organization. I understand you disagree with us. Half of the country disagrees with half the country right now. Just because you disagree with us, can you possibly consider that there's a possibility we have arrived at our conclusions for our policies through a logical step-by-step process? And yes, maybe you disagree with our conclusions, but because you disagree with our conclusions does not make us Nazis and does not make our president Hitler. When you say that we are Nazis and our president is Hitler, you are inciting violence against us. because everybody knows what we do with Adolf Hitler, and everybody knows what we do with Nazis. We kill them. We kill them by any means possible. We fight them with bullets. We fight them however we need to. Everybody knows this. We've been through World War II. Well, some of us have studied our history, so we know this. So when you say that I'm a Nazi, and don't even try to say that you didn't call me a Nazi, you are saying, and leftist media, leftist politicians over and over and over again call virtually every policy that they disagree with the right about, gives them license in their mind to call us Nazis and to call our leader Hitler. When you say that I am a Nazi because I have reached a different conclusion than you have, you are inciting violence against me. You are inviting my children to become orphans. You are inviting my wife to become a widow, just as you invited this on Erica Kirk and her 2 young children. Please stop with the propaganda. It's not necessary. We can have intelligent conversations, the type of civil debate that Charlie Kirk put forward, that he championed around our nation. We can have civil discussions and debate. We can have it in writing. We can have it in talking heads like this. We can have it in the public sphere. We can have it everywhere. What we cannot do is have debate where half the country is inciting violence and the death of half of the other country. So please stop calling us Nazis and our leader Hitler just because we have reached a different conclusion than you.